Hey, this is the commentary for Small Time. This is the first song that we completed on our record. We wrote it riding down Interstate 65, going from Nashville to Birmingham. We were going to interview this band, the XX, for our Drink Swiss series that we do. And we thought ambitiously that we should try to write a song driving down and another song riding back. And totally out of character for us, we managed to do it. This is the song that we wrote driving back.
One of my favorite things about this song is that we're finally hearing Skip and Timshel sing together, with Timshel's voice being really loud in the mix. It's kind of like a duet. I feel like we haven't done a great job over the past couple of records showcasing her voice and them singing together, like with the spotlight on them. It's like a new angle for us.
Honey, it ain't no big deal. It's just a matter of small time. Small time that it takes to keep your attention all alone with mine.
There's no electric bass on this song. Instead, we have a tube organ that we got from Wisconsin on Craigslist that is playing the bass notes. And when you don't have that, you don't have like a really good sense of motion a lot of times. Everything can seem kind of flat and static. So we sidechain the organ off of the kick drum, meaning that every time the kick drum hits, the volume of the organ ducks just a little bit. And that kind of helps the song have this pulsing motion and keeps it moving forward.
When we first set out to make this record, we were sitting around eating dinner and making up a bunch of rules of what we were going to do with the record. I don't know why we were making up a bunch of rules, but we were like, no acoustic guitars anywhere on the record, forever. I think it's hilarious that the first thing we did on this song, which is the first one that we recorded, we put a big fat acoustic guitar repetitive through the whole song.
It's just a matter of small time.
This is the first record that we've made at this, obviously at this stage of our lives, but things are a lot different. We're not just in a studio for 6 weeks at a time with no interruptions. Skip and I have 3 little boys, and Logan was newly married, and so a lot of the recording took place in collected evenings, and so it kind of felt like Small Time was appropriate, and was a theme that kind of laced through the entire record. We got the whole finished record after a series of small, focused moments.
One fun thing about this song for us, like a couple more on the record, it's a lot more sparse instrumentation, and you can kind of hear all the tones and all the melodies, pretty clearly articulated. I like the fact that this song comes right after Every Time, which is a much more dense kind of, it's a big sonic wall of things almost all the time. This was a fun sort of frame of reference for us to go back to, because we tried to go in and out of more dense and filled moments musically and even lyrically sometimes, and then sort of to pull back and allow things to clear up for a minute. And this was our first clear moment that we had.